Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's me again, and I'm just here to talk about the first day or the second day of the end of the lockout on Tuesday. This is mostly going to be from the Panthers' perspective. So yeah, the first thing I want to talk about to get out the way is us signing Charles Johnson. It's going to be I'm really excited about this news because before, a lot of people were saying that Atlanta is going to sign him away, but I wasn't that afraid because Atlanta still had to sign. They had to sign some guards, um, like two or three offensive linemen, and they still had to sign, Julio Jones and then all of that. So I was like, nah, I'm not really. I'm afraid, but unless Charles Johnson, gives him a discount, I wasn't, um, that afraid. But yeah, we signed him to a pretty big contract. Um, a lot of people, I feel like they're mad just from reading the um, reviews and whatever. I just see that they're like, why do we give him that much money? But the guy's still young. He's 25 years old, and if you want to get, a starting defensive lineman in this league, especially one that has potential as he has, and all of that, then you really just gotta pay up. Um, I mean, I'd definitely rather pay Charles Johnson and take a leap than not pay, him at all and have a situation like Julius Peppers. You know, granted Charles Johnson wants to be here, unlike Peppers, but still, I'd rather pay him. What else? Cam Newton was there today. His number that he chose is number one, from what I've been reading, which is cool. Um, from what I've heard, usually they don't want players to pick number one because they want the team to be number one. But um, I guess they're starting to change. I don't know, but yeah. Um, what else? What else can we talk about? Now that signing Charles Johnson, I bet not only just me, we're all just wondering how much money we have left, and I'll try to post a link in the video. But I saw that we have about 30 million under the cap, so that's pretty good. I think that we'll be able to sign Davis to an extension, to a long-term deal, in which, if I remember right, he said that he feels like they're close to signing a deal. But yeah, I think they're going to sign him to a deal. Uh, they're going to sign Anderson to a 3 or 4 year deal. Then after that, I'm pretty. Sorry, I got a text message. Then after that, I feel like we're definitely going to sign D'Angelo Williams. Um, I feel like he'll probably get like a 4 or 5 year deal, 28 million. I don't know if I'm wrong on those numbers, but that's just a feel. Um, but even then, with the cap, um, just looking at other teams, I saw the Jaguars sign Paul Pelosi, uh, however you say his name. Sorry, Paul, but I saw they signed him to a 6 year deal, and it was to a pretty big deal. I feel for a linebacker. Um, And so some of my friends were asking me that Panthers and non-Panther fans, friends, they were like, "What do you feel about the Panthers for signing other people because of Charles Johnson? And how do you feel that you know Paul's contract's gonna affect the Panthers with Beeson?" And I really just feel like we're gonna be able to extend Beeson, uh, if not this year or next year. He's probably gonna get a contract close to Patrick Willis. Yeah, I don't know why I was struggling with the name. He's probably going to get a contract that's really close to Patrick Willis when he restructured his contract. Um, but yeah, that's all I really have for right now. Oh, Jeff, we have some leavings of the team. This is gonna hurt some people. You Jeff King is going to the Cardinals. He was a good player. He was a good blocker. He had good hands. I felt he caught the ball when it came to him, but he just didn't have that yards after catch. So, I just think Ron Rivera probably going in a different, you know, direction. Um, and also Matt Moore is leaving. It seems like. I remember when was like an interview or something I was reading on another site called the Huddle. That's free advertisement for you right there. But I was reading from them, and a quote it said from Matt Moore. They asked what number Cam Newton should get, and he said probably number 3. And for those who don't know, that's Matt Moore's number. What a shocker! But yeah, it just seems like Matt Moore's done, so we're not gonna re-sign him. Probably gonna get a veteran. A veteran quarterback that I want us to get is I'd like to get Matt Hasselbeck, although that might be a little bit too much. I definitely feel like he's good, even if he played in the West Coast offense. Matt Hasselbeck is a good quarterback. Um, gonna get some hate for this one. Jake Delhomme, I feel like him in a backup role, I can kind of like see it or tolerate it. I mean, I have nothing against Jake. It's just I still have 2009 and 2008 playoff game. That's still in my memory. So I'm just kind of iffy about that. Other than that, maybe Mark Bulger. Um, I really can't. Or Donovan McNabb if the Skins release him or trade him for like a seventh round pick. You know, Other than that, I don't know. The vibe it seems that we're gonna looking up seems like we're gonna. Sorry if I'm skipping around. Seems like we're gonna start Cam Newton if we don't get a veteran quarterback, and if uh, in training camp Cam Newton is on an even playing field with Jimmy Clausen. That's just the vibe I feel like we're gonna try to put Cam in a position to start, but they're gonna let him battle it out. Um, Positions I think of need that we need in free agency. I'd love to get Asamunga or ASO, as some people call him, but that's too much money for him. Um, so I definitely like to see us get Barry Cofield, and some of my sources have been telling me that we're going after Barry Cofield. Um, I definitely would like to see us go after Jonathan Joseph. That's his name. I was struggling. Jonathan Joseph. I definitely like to see us go after him. Um, Definitely another safety. I'd feel like one veteran safety would be good because everyone in that position is like has only had 3 or 4 years starting, and then even then I'm not that comfortable with Charles Godfrey starting. So yeah, um, definitely D line. Um, I'd like to see us for a defensive end. I'd like to see us maybe get a veteran and then get rid of Tyler Brayton. Nothing against him, but I just feel like it's time to move on. A linebacker, we're good. Even if we don't resign Davis or Anderson, or extend Davis and resign Anderson, I still think we are, you know, good at linebacker. See for the offensive line, I think we definitely should sign a guard or maybe even rely on the undrafted rookies that we got. We signed quite a few people from Auburn. We signed the wide receiver. Of course, we got Cam Newton, and we got the guard. I think they're just trying to get Cam comfortable with the offense and the speed. And I think Cam will start out probably with the number 2 team. And so these guys are going to be with the number 2 team. So they're going to work with him in order to get him, accustomed to the field. Because he'd still be going against an NFL defense. So it'd be like he'll still have the same, instances of being in college. Some of the same people in the same, um, frequency or the, same level they'll be working and be clicking. Um, so yeah, um, that's about it. That's all I have to talk on my video. It's about 9 minutes in. Definitely, if you can, add me on PlayStation or Xbox. Although my PlayStation's kind of down right now, but still add me when I get it back. I'll add you. And last but not least, I just got to give a shout out to this great group called 48 States Panthers. I'll put that in my link as well. Um, it's a great group for just about everybody. There are some exceptions though. You If you see the name, it's called 48 states. That's for a reason. You have to be outside of the Carolinas, which is north and south, and you have to love the Panthers. And then other than that, it's just just general rules of being respectful and all of those things like that. But it's a great group, you guys. If you're not in the Carolinas, and if you fit the other guidelines, just join the group. Stop by. Some great people there, and it was created by Obadiah. He's a great person. Try to get to know him. Hopefully in the future we'll be able to do stuff like meet actual Panthers players as like a rally or something. But I definitely can see this being something that we can build on for the future, and hopefully, it can be something. Hopefully, well, sorry. Hopefully, it can be something that we can build up on in the future and have official stuff being sponsored by Panthers or Panther players, or something that would just get the fans involved. Because we all in the end we're all Panthers fans. You know, or yeah. So that was weird. All right, so that's the end of my video, and all right, see you guys later.